speak it together. Blessed
is he whose help is the God of Jacob, whose hope is in the Lord his God. Psalms 146, 5.
Certainly the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is your God and our God, and we do have that hope. As they had that hope that he would come years ago, we have that certain hope that he will return and take us to himself. Our order service throughout this month, these weeks of Advent anyway, is printed once again in your worship folders as we continue on with our special theme of this theme changes everything.
Then I, Daniel, looked, and there stood before me two others, one on this bank of the river, and one on the opposite bank. One of them said to the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, "How long will it be before these astonishing things are fulfilled?" And the man clothed in linen, who was above the waters of the river, lifted his right hand and his left hand toward the heaven. And I heard him swear by him who lives forever, saying, "It will be for a time, times, and half a time." John's Revelation chapter 22, verses 6 through 21. The angel said to me, "These words are trustworthy and true. The Lord, the God of the spirits of the prophets, sent his angel to show his servants the things that must soon take place. Behold, I am coming soon. Blessed is he who keeps the words of the prophecy in this book. I, John, am the one who heard and saw these things. And when I had heard and seen them, I fell down to worship at the feet of the angel who had been showing them to me."
Advent encompasses times past, present, and future. While the world, and probably we, are currently focused on events in Nazareth, Jerusalem, and Bethlehem some 2,000 years ago, We dare not become stuck there. Throughout this season, we worship the God-man, the baby child who became one of us, that we might be made one with God. Had Jesus been simply a human baby, this would not have happened. The interesting and intriguing part of today's message is the comparison and parallelism of Jesus' words with the recorded words of John's vision in the Revelation. Matthew 24 records some of our Lord's final teachings before his trial and crucifixion, while Revelation 22 is the final chapter of the Bible. These are important words of truth for God's people and for the world. We know and believe that Jesus came once, and he will come again. Comparing texts, we note that both accounts are given in the context of Christ's specific warning that what was revealed in those passages must be taken seriously by his followers. Matthew 24, verse 4, and Jesus answered them, "See that no one leads you astray." And Revelation 22:19, "And if anyone takes away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God will take away his share in the tree of life and in the holy city, which are described in this book." People and groups may be religious, but they are not godly. Many claim to be Christian, but are not. We are to be strong in the Lord. And we are not to fall prey to devilish attacks, to his sinister claims. So we read, we study, we understand and learn and follow all of God's holy word. Both accounts begin their descriptions of the last days with a reference to a false Christ. In Matthew 24, verse 5, "For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and they will lead many astray." And then the first seal, Revelation, chapter 6, verses 1 and 2. "Now I watched when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard one of the four living creatures say with a voice like thunder, 'Come.' And I looked, and behold, a white horse, and its rider had a bow, and a crown was given to him. And he came out conquering, and to believe that Jesus is God's Son. Others seek to make similar claims about themselves. While some suggest there is no harm in trying other religions, we know that the devil is not only in the details, the devil is in charge of them. Beware." So both accounts warn of wars and rumors of wars. The second seal. Matthew 24, verses 6 and 7. "And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places." And in the book of Revelation, when he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, "Come." And out came another horse, bright red. Its rider was permitted to take peace from the earth, so that people should slay one another, and he was given a great sword.